Hey guys, Eric Bach coming at you with a quick video today. I want to cover a really important topic that a lot of people tend to struggle with, especially this time of year when they're coming off a pretty aggressive diet that they've used through January to really try to hit that New Year's resolution. And that is, what happens when you've been dieting, you're at a caloric deficit, but you stop losing weight? So this is a really common issue that I see, especially with women, in an attempt to lose weight and flipping from diet to diet, workout to workout, and never really giving something time to stick. What tends to happen is we tend to stay in that caloric deficit for so long, we go through something that's called metabolic adaptation, also called metabolic damage. Now, I prefer metabolic adaptation because that word choice more or less tells you what happens. So your body adapts to being in a consistent caloric deficit, but as a result, it tends to slow down your metabolism, which is about the last thing that we want to happen when it comes to fat loss. So, what's the answer? Unfortunately, there's not a sexy answer, but the right answer is reverse dieting. And what a reverse diet is when you take a gradual approach to slowly incorporating calories back into your diet after being in an aggressive fat loss period. So if there's somebody who was maybe eating 1,400 calories a day and training 4 days a week, really looking to maximize fat loss, and have stuck with this for 4, 6, 8 weeks, sometimes longer, what's going to happen is first they're going to tend to slow down metabolically, as I mentioned. And one way they're going to be able to tell that is by taking your body temperature. So if you're consistently sitting well below 98.6, this can be indicative of a metabolic slowdown or metabolic adaptation. So to combat this, the reverse diet comes in. So for example, using a 1,400 calorie diet, as I previously mentioned, what we look to do is increase calories, maybe 150 a week for the next couple weeks until we get back up to something around 2,000 to 2,200 calories, whatever maintenance is for that individual. But the hard fact is, if you're not losing weight and you've been being in the strict caloric deficit for quite some time, your only way out is going to be reverse dieting. And what that does, by slowly adding calories back in, you start to heat up the body a little bit, repair some of the metabolic damage, going to upregulate thyroid and multiple different hormones. And then once you're back at that maintenance level, everything is good, then you can slowly start to take your calories down a little bit more, increase your training, and start to lose fat. But if you get to that point where you're not losing weight, following a strict caloric deficit, there's a good chance that your metabolism has adapted and you're going to need to reverse diet out of it. So please take that going forward. You got to reverse diet if your calories get too low, but stick with it and you will make progress. But at the end of the day, you cannot diet long term and continue to see that progress without the occasional refeed, without the occasional reverse diet where you're going back up towards maintenance. That's it, guys. Have a good day.